I'm Alicia Vitarelli. Coming up next on Action News, Saturday at 5 a.m. An indoor polo championship is happening today in a brand new arena in Fairmount Park. And a World War II veteran in Bucks County marks his 101st birthday. Hear his secret to living so long. Plus, meteorologist Peyton Domschke is tracking rain in the exclusive AccuWeather forecast. Action News this Saturday morning is next.
Action News, Philadelphia's leading news program.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Alicia Vitarelli in for Maggie Kent. It is 5 a.m. on this Saturday, September 27th, and here are some of the stories we're following for you today on Action News. Temple Health nurses and technicians agree to push back on a possible strike. We'll tell you why. Phillies fans, get ready. Tickets for an inter-squad game ahead of the playoffs go on sale this morning. And Penn State's football teaching battles number 6, Oregon tonight against the annual. It's the whiteout game in Happy Valley. But we are tracking some rain for your Saturday. But you know what? It's a weekend.
And it might make that game just a little bit more interesting to watch.
There it is.
So I don't know, something to look forward to if you're watching college football. I know there's a lot of sports happening, not just this weekend. When you talk golf, then you talk football come tomorrow as well. But of course, we've got that final series at the bank, and we've got the attention on Citizens Bank Park specifically for first pitch at 6:05. Right now, it doesn't look like there's a tarp on the field, but the tarp likely could be pulled out during game time with a possibility of a delay, all thanks to satellite and radar showing off an area of low pressure down through the mid-Atlantic. This is going to ride up the eastern seaboard, producing rain chances in our neck of the woods by this evening. So this morning, still some peaks of sunshine built in, but the clouds are going to be on the increase. The call from AccuWeather today, 80 degrees. It's still humid out there, and we're on the warm side. This is the final Saturday of September, and we are performing above average. Speaking of above average, temperatures are actually very mild this morning. At 68 for the city, there are a few 50s in there as you make your way into the northwest suburbs, the Lehigh Valley, even the Poconos at just 51 degrees. It's nearly 70 in Sea Isle right now, 62 in Middletown, Delaware. So as you plan out your Saturday here, up to 73 by 10 o'clock this morning, again approaching 80 degrees by 4 o'clock, but that's where those rain chances start to increase. But by tomorrow, a lingering shower can't be ruled out east of the city, especially early in the day, but I'm targeting a brighter afternoon. Limited sun, more cloud cover. Monday and Tuesdays, we track the tropics. Something's likely to impact the Carolinas going forward. How that impacts us locally, we'll talk about that, but it's much cooler with that fall feel, Alicia, by the time we welcome October. I've got the exclusive AccuWeather 7-day in just about 10 minutes.
All right, sounds like it's just on time. Peyton, thank you. Stay weather aware with the 6ABC app. With just one tap, it offers free access to live interactive radar along with hourly updates from our team of meteorologists. Breaking overnight, a hit and run crash in Philadelphia's Spring Gardens section wrecked multiple cars. Take a look at this video. Police are now trying to track down the driver responsible. This happened just after 2:30 this morning along the 1900 block of Spring Garden Street. Investigators say a gray Audi struck a dark colored Toyota, 2 light poles, and 3 other parked vehicles. Police say that Audi driver then got out of the car and ran from the scene. One other person was taken to the hospital with a head injury. No word yet on just what led to that crash. A woman is fighting for her life after being struck by a car in Philadelphia's Mayfair section. Police say the driver kept on going under the influence before being caught. The victim underwent surgery overnight. Action News reporter Brianna Smith has more from police headquarters.
Police say the hit and run happened near the intersection of Ryan Avenue and Leon Street in Mayfair. They say the driver, who again was under the influence, was traveling down Ryan Avenue just before 8 p.m., hit the woman and sped away. While she was rushed to the hospital, detectives remained at the scene to collect evidence, including the victim's shoes and walker that were in the middle of the road. A man who works nearby says it's devastating to know the driver just left the victim, and he prays she survives.
That's terrible. It's terrible. I mean, I think honestly it's sick because he could have stopped. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think that was right. Life is precious, and people just don't care about life no more.
Brianna Smith, Channel 6 Action News.
Philadelphia police are still looking for the hit-and-run driver who injured a 4-year-old child. This happened yesterday afternoon outside Lean's Daily Child Care at 65th Street and Elmwood Avenue in Southwest Philadelphia. The child is hospitalized in stable condition. Police are only saying that the driver fled in a silver SUV. If you can help investigators in any way with more on the vehicle or the driver, you are asked to call police. A possible strike by thousands of Temple Health nurses and technicians is now pushed back a week. This walkout was set to happen on October 6th, but the union has moved it to October 13th. The Pennsylvania Association of Staff Nurses and Allied Professionals says that Temple Health is no longer seeking deep proposed cuts to benefits in exchange for more time to negotiate. Nurses claim that management is ignoring workplace safety concerns. Temple Health has said the safety of patients and staff is its top priority. Well, 6 Starbucks stores are closing in Philadelphia this weekend. Among them, the one at 18th and Spruce, which was at the center of a nationwide controversy that led to a company-wide bathroom policy change. In all, the coffee giant is shutting down 1% of stores in North America. More competition, inflation, and consumer shifts have hurt Starbucks' bottom line. We've listed the locations of Philadelphia closings right now for you at 6abc.com. Well, there's another setback for the redevelopment of the shuttered Gillian's Wonderland Pier in Ocean City. A resolution was reintroduced by City Council member Pete Madden to take steps to possibly allow a hotel or some townhomes to be built there. But council members voted 5-1 to table that motion indefinitely, meaning that the current zoning ordinance cannot change. This comes as developer Eustace Mita weighs selling the property to different groups, possibly for townhomes. Mita had wanted to build a hotel, but the board voted against that plan back in August. Red October is almost here, and Phillies fans, if you can't make it to a playoff game, tickets for an intra-squad game go on sale this morning. The intra-squad game is set for next Wednesday, October 1st at 6 p.m. Tickets go on sale on the Phillies website at 10 o'clock this morning. It's first come, first serve. They're $10 each. Proceeds benefit Phillies charities. Seating will be limited to the lower level, and parking is free. Penn State's football team faces a tough opponent tonight in Happy Valley. The 3rd-ranked Nittany Lions take on 6th-ranked Oregon at 7:30 in the beloved whiteout game. James Franklin is 4-20 against top 10 teams during his tenure at Penn State. ESPN's College Game Day is on the PSU campus to preview this game. Nittany Game Week comes on at 7:30 this morning right here on 6ABC. And this is really special, making some history in Philadelphia today. The first ever Philadelphia Arena Polo Championship is happening in Fairmount Park, and it's taking place at a brand new arena. I got a first look at Work to Ride's state-of-the-art equestrian facility.
Right now, we're standing in the McCausland Arena. Prior to this, there were 2 horse pastures.
Now home to a brand new 45,000 square foot indoor polo facility in Fairmount Park. And this is a first.
Yes, this is a first. I mean, Philly is a city of many firsts, right?
Indeed.
And, you know, this has been certainly a childhood dream for myself.
International polo champion Kareem Rosser was just 8 years old when he first discovered the Work to Ride program, a local nonprofit that gives urban youth a chance to work with horses.
Boy, I showed up to the barn when we had absolutely nothing. So to see us transform into where we are today, it's amazing. And as a little boy who came from, you know, West Philly, to be able to help bring this to life, it's unbelievable.
This arena was years in the making, a $15 million project that took a village. It's first class, it's state of the art. It is a gift to the city of Philadelphia.
Yeah, I mean, there is no facility within a probably 50-mile radius that holds polo but as well as other activities that is as nice as ours.
A few years ago, Work to Ride began hosting the outdoor Philadelphia Polo Classic. This Saturday, this new indoor space will be home to the inaugural Philadelphia Arena Polo Championship.
We're expecting about 300 people here, but people will get a chance to watch Arena Polo, which is very intimate and up close.
Making us a polo city. Look at that.
Yeah, we're a Polo City.
Yes, we are. So the indoor championship is today. The outdoor Philadelphia Polo Classic returns to Fairmount Park next summer as part of our country's 250th anniversary celebration. It's going to be quite the year here in the city. More to come on this Saturday morning edition of Action News. The medical examiner providing some crucial new information about the suspect who killed 4 people at NFL headquarters in New York City. And Hurricane Umberto sparks flooding rescues in the Dominican Republic. We've got those images and the weather here. Peyton.
Yeah, and it's actually not the only thing we're tracking in the tropics right now. There is going to be one potent system that is trying to brew closer to the Caribbean islands right now that could have a huge impact on the mid-Atlantic. How that translates here close to home, we'll break everything down in your exclusive AccuWeather 7-day forecast. That's next.
The medical examiner says that the man who opened fire at the NFL headquarters, killing 4 people, did suffer from what's known as CTE, that is a progressive degenerative brain disease found in people with a history of repetitive brain trauma. ABC's Johnny Fernandez has more.
The gunman who opened fire at the NFL's New York City headquarters, killing 4 people, including a police officer, claimed he had a traumatic brain injury from football, urging scientists to study his brain. Investigators say in late July, Shane Tamura drove cross-country from Las Vegas carrying an assault-style rifle and carried out the deadly attack. The medical examiner confirms Tamura was suffering from CTE, the same condition he claimed to have in his writings. In a note, he accuses the NFL, quote, concealing the dangers to players' brains to maximize profits. He also wrote, "Study my brain, please. I'm sorry."
This might be an opportunity to educate people that CTE is being found regularly in former high school football players.
The medical examiner did not say what role, if any, Tamura's CTE played in the shooting. The CDC says CTE is caused by repeated hits to the brain, a major concern in contact sports like football. While Tamura never played professionally, he did play as a child and in high school.
We can't blame the disease for what happened, but we also have to respect that the science has shown that even concussions alone can increase your risk of mental health disorders, including bipolar disorder and schizophrenia.
In a statement, the NFL is saying that there is no justification for the horrific acts that took place. Johnny Fernandez, ABC News, New York.
We have new video this morning of people being rescued from flooding in the Dominican Republic because of Hurricane Umberto. A driver died as landslides collapsed bridges. Flooding has displaced more than 700 people. It is time now for another check of the AccuWeather forecast on a Saturday morning, dark and early. Meteorologist Peyton Tomsky here with a look at what's ahead for us this weekend.
Yeah, and it's staying darker for longer in the morning too, so perhaps you're grabbing that cup of coffee. You might need an extra one today as we actually feature more cloud cover as the day goes on, and that eventually gives way to shower chances developing this evening. And then tonight we could actually see some steadier pockets of wet weather. I think rain totals here perhaps around a quarter of an inch up to about 3/4 of an inch. That's all thanks to where those heavier bands of wet weather want to set up, and right now that favors areas south and east of Philadelphia. But by the time we get to tomorrow, I'm not ruling out the idea of a lingering morning shower, especially east of the city, really right along our shore communities. But through the afternoon, we brighten things up, we warm things up as well, so it's not a complete wash this weekend. With satellite and radar, you can see the mess that's just to our south. The clouds arriving first, the rain shield follows second, so there is wet weather as you make your way into Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina. This is all thanks to a stationary boundary that's going to start to move with an area of low pressure today. So with Future Tracker here, as I put things in motion, remember clouds increasing, so still some peaks of sunshine first thing this morning. Rain arriving and knocking on the doorstep of those from the northwest suburbs into interior South Jersey and Dover, Delaware, perhaps around 5, 6 o'clock. I don't think these showers are too menacing initially, but you can see the brighter tones that take over by about 10, 11 o'clock. That to note some heavier rainfall rates here too. That's up and along the urban corridor just offshore. And we'll watch that pivot as this area of low pressure then exits. By tomorrow at lunchtime, we are really brightening things up, and that means temperatures are going to warm very quickly. It's warm this morning, especially for late September standards. It's 68 degrees. The measure of moisture out there still elevated, but there's enough of a separation between the actual air temperature and that dew point temperature where we're not seeing the development of fog this morning like the past several mornings. 61 out the door in Chalfont, 58 in Allentown, 61 in Lancaster, 69 in Sea Isle, and it's 51 up in the Poconos. Limited sunshine this morning. Those clouds will continue to build. Those clouds then thicken by lunchtime. Again, it's a warm one, 77 for any of your lunchtime plans. As we go through the afternoon, we chase a high of 80 degrees. A few spotty showers entering Philadelphia, but those showers continue this evening and we'll keep them around through the overnight period. And with the insulation factor of the cloud cover, temperatures still on the mild side overnight, upper 50s to the low to middle 60s here. Area-wide, one of the coolest locations would be Lansdale to Lancaster at 59, 62 in Pomona, and that muggy feel not necessarily going anywhere anytime soon either. An early shower tomorrow, clouds breaking for some afternoon sunshine with a call from AccuWeather on your Sunday up to 82 degrees in your exclusive AccuWeather 7-day. The day to look forward to is going to be Wednesday. Hello, October, 72 degrees, and we'll continue to see more of that brightness factor during the second half of the work and school week here. Unfortunately, Monday and Tuesday, the clouds are going to dominate, all thanks to another area of low pressure, which has tropical characteristics down through the Caribbean. That would be Imelda we could be talking about here. That looks to have more of an impact on the coastal Carolinas. We'll dive into more details coming up in the next half hour of Action News. Alicia.
Okay, Peyton, thank you. Happening today, Linvilla Orchards in Media, Delaware County is holding its annual Apple Festival. It's going on from 8 this morning to 8 tonight. Everyone over 12 months old or a year who wishes to enter the Pick Your Own Fields will need a ticket, and the donuts there, go for those alone. The United States Postal Service says that the price of stamps and mail deliveries will stay the same, at least for now. The USPS typically increases the cost of market-dominant products at the beginning of the year. The independent agency announced the price of first-class mail will not go up in January. First-class stamps will also remain at 78 cents. The Postmaster General says you can expect a jump in prices by mid-2026, though. All right. Let's get to health check, and we've heard that an apple a day can keep the doctor away, but another fruit is joining the list. New research shows that mangoes offer a major health benefit. According to researchers, despite having more sugar, the tropical fruit may also offer protective factors for adults with diabetes. The sugars naturally found in mangoes are complemented by fiber and other vitamins and nutrients that can help slow sugar consumption, which aids in regulating your blood sugar levels. So go get some mango today. Swoop fans and players got into the spirit at Marple Newtown Strathaven High School football game in Wallingford, Delaware County. This is all part of the Philadelphia Eagles High School Football Showdown, which recognizes two high school football programs right here in the area. Swoop took pictures with fans in the stands before the action got underway on the field. By the way, Strathaven won the game. Polish climber Andrzej Bargiel has become the first person to summit and ski down Mount Everest, the world's tallest mountain, without using extra oxygen. It took him nearly 16 hours to get to the top, the so-called death zone, which is more than 26,000 feet in the air, and then he just skied his way back down. They make it look so easy, Peyton.
They sure do.
Wow.
And you know what might be easy is just a simple outdoor walk this morning
There it is.
versus what he was doing. We've got sunrise this this morning at 6:54. Sunset today at 6:49. So if you want to maybe get outside, stretch the legs, take the dog for a walk, we're approaching 70 degrees by 9 o'clock this morning. What we do have as sunshine becomes limited by any of your midday plans. We're up to about 77 for any of those lunchtime activities, and the rain chances are going to start to increase here. So today, the call from AccuWeather, 80 degrees with evening showers. Those are going to turn steadier at times for some locations, primarily along the urban corridor areas south and east overnight. But the clouds start to break tomorrow for sunshine, making it a true delight tomorrow afternoon and a little bit warmer. 82 degrees, and we keep the 80s, but we have limited sunshine yet again come Monday, all thanks to something brewing in the tropics. We'll chat more about that in the next half hour. Alicia.
Okay, Peyton, thank you. This is really a beautiful story. A Bucks County veteran is celebrating a major milestone. The community gathered in Bensalem to honor Joe DiMedio. He served in World War II, and he is turning 101 this weekend. Action News reporter Katie Catro was there and spoke with him about a life well lived.
World War II veteran Joe DiMedio received a motorcade escort in his honor. It was a birthday surprise outside Parks Casino in Bensalem. Joe turns 101 years old on Sunday.
We continue to honor him every day because every day is a gift with him.
A lifelong Bristol resident, Joe enlisted in the Navy as a teenager. Holding a photo of himself at just 19, he reflected on those days in uniform.
In the service, I had a good time.
But it wasn't without danger. On June 6, 1944, Joe landed in Normandy during the D-Day invasion.
In Normandy on D-Day, took the troops off the ships, took them to the beach.
After the war, Joe built a full life. 3 children, 5 grandchildren, and a great-grandchild. His daughter says she's grateful for the foundation he created.
He went and did this war at such a young age, came out of it, brushed himself off, raised a beautiful family, gave us the best education.
As for what's the secret to living a long and healthy life, well, Joe has some advice on that.
Keep breathing. And don't eat chicken.
Keep breathing has become a family motto, even tattooed on his grandson Matt's arm.
Get to learn and laugh and realize you don't got to take it too seriously. All good, right? No problem. His big saying is no problem.
That mindset carries through everything Joe does, even at the blackjack table. At 101, Joe says the secret to life is simple. Don't sweat the small stuff.
99% of the things you worry about never happen.
Yeah, there's some real truth to that.
In Bensalem, Katie Catro, Channel 6, Action News.